Boom!
Boom!
Boom, Rudy.
Boom!
Good Sunday
Wow!
afternoon to you, my friend. How are you?
I am amazing, man. It's a sun. It's a beautiful sun. It's more like a summer Sunday right here in New York, man.
Same here in St. Louis. I mean, I let the dog out earlier and it's like, oh my God, the humidity here. I can tell by the end of the week it's going to be fall, but right now it's
Right,
like summer. Yeah.
right. I love the weather. I just love it, man. Wow, how have you been, man? What's going on?
I am so good. We're so in sync. The fact that tomorrow is the last day of September,
Right.
October begins on
Mhm.
Tuesday. What
Right.
a better time to talk about getting ready for October, getting ready for the last
Absolutely.
quarter of the year, the last 3 months. I can't believe 2019 is almost over.
Tell me about it, man. I mean, we are jumping into the last quarter of the year, and
Yes.
I can't imagine. I can only imagine. Just give me a second, cause I'm gonna have to change my seat, my position right now.
I
I
love
know.
it.
Okay. This is great.
The sun wants to be part of your show.
I know that someone will be part of my show, so let's get it. So I can't really. This is the last quarter of the year, and I just love the fact that there's so many people out there who are looking at different things.
Right, right,
That you can plan for all your life, you can do whatever you got to do, and you really want to reflect on what your goal, like your yearly goal that you had, right?
right, right.
What you had in the past, what you plan on doing this year, and how are you going to achieve that? This is the last 3 months of the year.
Exactly.
How are you going to achieve that?
I saw the acronym for GOAL was grab, opportunity, and live. And I thought, wow, grab opportunity and live. You still have
Wow,
3 months to make 2019 your year. It can
absolutely.
be done, and it can be done.
Absolutely. I mean, if you s- you just said something which before I know I texted you this early this afternoon. I was like, I kept thinking, laying down in my bed this afternoon. I was thinking. I said, but this last quarter of the year, this
Right,
is the last 90 days that we have to the end of 2019. And most of us we have this goal, we have this New Year resolution that we really want to achieve, and we think this is a time when we want to achieve this goal
right,
from the beginning of the year.
right,
On January 1st of every year, we make these big resolutions. I want to change this. I want to be fit. I want to go. I want to have more money. I want to be more successful.
right.
But at the end of the day, within the first 30 days of the year,
Huh?
that motivation kind of motivation quench away.
Right.
So now you kind of lost your focus,
You did.
you know. And now I'm looking at, now this is a time. This is another opportunity
Right, right.
when you're able to identify. So this is the last 90 days of the year. I
Hmm.
have another 90 days to
Right,
make a decision, to
right.
get mad, and to focus on the goal.
Exactly. You just said something that I hadn't even thought about till you just said it. Talk about the New Year's resolutions on January 1.
Right,
January 1, February 1, March 1,
right.
we had not heard the term a boomerang.
Absolutely not.
It wasn't until March 9th that we heard a boomerang. So we made a goal, New Year's resolution, but it's that grab opportunity and live. That resolution needs to be something that allows you to have that freedom and flexibility to when
Right.
an opportunity comes along, it's carpe
You
diem.
got it.
You see
I
the
mean, absolutely, because the thing is, people. I mean, somebody might be looking at. Somebody might be thinking like, I don't know, I have a goal, right? I have a goal to achieve this. I have a goal to achieve that. But now, I just love
Mhm.
the acronym of goal. The way you just present it, I love it, because somebody might think I
Right,
have a goal of achieving so and so. I want to be more successful, right? You want to be
right.
more successful, but guess what? You have the same job that you're doing 40 hours a week from two
That's
years
right.
ago.
That's right.
This year you want to be more successful. You still have the
Mhm.
same job. You're still doing 40
Right.
hours a week, but you
Mhm.
want to be more successful. I mean, I can't understand how that's going to be possible. And that's your goal of being successful, but you
Mhm.
don't want to grab an opportunity and leave.
That's right. In fact, when we talked about this morning about talking about goals, I went and got my calendar here.
Right,
I
right,
opened
right.
up October for my next goal, and
Right.
here's the quote for this next month. It's by Les Brown. And it goes, in every day, there are 1,440 minutes.
Right.
That means we have 1,440 daily opportunities to make a positive impact.
Absolutely. I mean, I love it, man.
I do too, and I took one step further. This is one of my favorite books by Les Brown. It's called Laws of Success. You go out and you get it off his website. So I opened up, what is the first law of success? The first law of success is to listen to your heart. And you ask yourself 2 questions, and here they are. The first question is, am I in control of my life? Right. And the second question is, am I in control of my life?
Wow. See, man, I mean, if you look at something, he said, am I in control of my life?
Right.
We look at that from a different perspective, right? We look at that from different angles of our lives. For example, somebody might think, am I in control of my life? Will think, maybe I want to leave my parents' home. I want to be more independent.
Right.
But yesterday's title got me thinking about independence.
Yes.
Independence, then you actually being in control of your life. That's the whole point of independence.
Exactly.
And if you are not independent, independence could mean different things. You want to be independent of certain things, certain aspects of your life.
Right.
But being independent financially.
Yeah.
And I love the way Troy actually described independence.
I did too. That was amazing.
Wow.
Because you're right, that independence is not just about being independent to where you can do the things you want to get done, but independent of all those things that are tying you down, that you tell yourself, well, I've got to do this first.
Right.
It's that whole thing of looking at your future self, looking at who you want to become, living in that moment all the time. And this other stuff then tends to take care of itself, and you're moving right into that moment.
Absolutely. I mean, we just break down the whole independence, right? And you're looking at doing the things that you want to do with the people that you want to get it done with.
Right.
And I mean, and we being in this position that we are, we being in ibüümerang, we being part of this organization. I can only see the relationship, the partnership, the family that we'll be able to build by being together.
Right.
It's amazing. The training that we get, the life support.
Right.
I just love it, man.
And this is like Silas talked about yesterday with his team there in Nacogdoches. It's the accountability you have with each other.
Absolutely.
If every Tuesday morning I hear from one of the leaders in the organization, how was your good party on Monday night? I mean, just checking in to say, how did it go? We're on calls on Sunday night and on Thursday night with leadership. That is top leadership. Every Saturday morning, Kit Card and T. Gray. I mean,
training going on
all around. And so when you plug that into your calendar, and so every Sunday night, every Thursday night, every Saturday morning, that's that accountability. That's where you say to yourself, this is the priority. And I make this a priority so that I can become a priority to other people.
Absolutely. I mean, we are looking at a daily vitamin. I'm thinking about the daily vitamin calls that we get every morning.
I love them.
I can only imagine somebody waking up from the bed and they're really feeling depressed that morning, and they're saying to themselves, I don't know how I'm gonna be motivated today. And they just say, you know what? They get notification on their phone. It's time for the call, and you get on this call, and at the end of the call, man, you are just fired up. You got your motivation. You got your spirit awakened. You have, you have everything that you need to get out and fight your life.
Absolutely. And someone was asking me the other day about, you and me doing these calls every day,
Right.
Every single day. I think today is our 25th consecutive day. So but it is motivation, but it's also self-accountability.
Absolutely.
It's just like, you brush your teeth every morning, hopefully, and you brush your teeth hopefully, and sometimes during the day, hopefully. That's accountability. That's part of your life skills that keeps you going. That's what you're doing here too.
Man, for some reason, I mean, since we started doing this call, so there is a consistency in my activity, even at work.
Right.
You
Right.
know, every time, like every day at 12:40 or
Yeah.
12:45, I'm leaving my desk, and my supervisor knows that at this time, Rudy is not on his desk, and you can't do nothing about it.
That's right.
You know, so you can't do anything about it because I already set that time.
That's right.
And every meeting that's scheduled for that time, I'm sorry, I gonna have to skip because doing this today, doing this every day is more important than anything else that has to come before or in between.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You're exactly right about that. And so that it also takes, I'm sure for you and does for me as well, takes us to a different level of commitment to our business too.
Absolutely. Correct. You are. You're right.
You know,
You're correct about it because look at that, right? I had a friend of mine actually who is a real estate agent who's been seeing our videos. Every day he sees my video come up.
right,
He didn't say anything. Maybe he saw the video, maybe he watched the video.
right,
But I sent him a text, say, "Hey man, I'm just touching base, what's going on with you, how's everything going, how's the family?" He said,
right.
"Man, I've been seeing so many things going on your page. I've been wanting to touch base with you to know what's going on with your new opportunity. What's up? Let's touch base on Sunday." I said, "Awesome, man. Let's see what's going on because the whole point is
Mhm.
you're being consistent in
Right,
whatever activity that you want to do, in
right.
whatever activity that you put your mind to. You're being consistent with it."
You know, and I saw Silas last night. He was live doing a presentation, and then
Right,
he was driving in his car somewhere. He was live
right,
talking about it. You know, we see Mr. Ronell Sylvester at least 2 or 3 times a week in his car
right.
talking about this. You're just sharing your experiences. You're not selling anything. You're saying, "Hey guys, this is making a difference in my life. How about it making a difference in yours?"
Absolutely. I mean, that's really true. When you talk about stay focused on the goal,
Mm-hmm.
that got me a lot. I got me thinking. I'm thinking about an athlete, right?
Right.
I'm thinking about an athlete.
Mm-hmm.
An athlete who let's say a runner,
Right.
uh, a runner who is on the sprint. He's running on the race,
Mm-hmm.
and I can imagine him or her actually being distracted a little bit from the goal.
Right.
What do you think? What do you think is going to be the consequence of that distraction in him becoming first place in the race?
Oh, huge. I mean, when you allow those distractors to come in and become a focus point, that is when you start to really realize that you've got to take a step back and recalibrate yourself.
Right, right. Because focusing on the goal,
Mm-hmm.
right? And we have so much support. We have each other. We have our partners. We have leaders all around the country, wherever city that we are, and we are just we're staying focused on the goal, staying focused on building our business,
Yeah.
right? And there's a lot of things that are going to come in between. The
Mm-hmm.
family is going to come in between. Our jobs are going to come in between. Life is going to come in between.
That's
But
right.
now that's the whole reason why we have a support system.
Exactly. And there's this thing that a lot of people, they talk about goal setting and goal achieving, they use the acronym of SMART for your
Right,
goal. The first thing is be specific. Be specific with
right.
what you want to do.
Absolutely.
Thing is it measurable? And the A means achievable. Are they
Right.
measurable and achievable?
Beautiful.
Are they realistic?
Absolutely.
And is it timely?
Yes.
I was talking to a person this past week, and he is desperate to make some money very, very fast.
Right.
My first thought was, is that achievable? Is that time? How do you fast? Gamble involved with that. I guess you go to a casino. Hopefully you can do it. But,
Right. I mean,
it's got to
this
be
is not a
timely. And that's one
get
of
rich
the things
quick.
that exactly right. HB talks about making an 18-month commitment. And
Right.
I can see with any goal that you want to achieve, if you say to yourself, I want to lose 40 pounds, you're not going to say, I want to lose 40 pounds by Thursday, unless you're going to have liposuction, So you look and say, okay, how can I lose 40 pounds? What's a healthy way? Well, they tell you
Right.
1.5 pounds a week.
Right.
You do the math, that's 25 to 40 weeks down the road.
Right.
So look at that. The same thing is true in creating results in your life too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, because if you have a smart goal,
Hmm.
if you have just like you break it down, if you have this smart goal,
Hmm.
it's easy for you to know the timeliness of your achievement.
That's right.
It's easy for you. I had a presentation on Tuesday, on Friday night. I was talking to you earlier about it. One of our guys who were coming on board, and we had a whole calendar. Talking about the calendar was presented yesterday by Mr. Edwin Haynes. Man, I just love the calendar.
I do
You
too.
know,
I love this calendar.
we had a presentation about the calendar, and I said, hey, listen, this is a strategy. This is a formula.
Right.
If this is a formula that's been followed by leaders who are making million by millions in this organization.
That's right.
And it's so easy because anything that works, guess what? You
Mhm.
duplicate it.
That's right. That's
If
right.
you see something that works, you duplicate it. I heard somebody say, there's nothing that's coming up new anytime again in our lifetime. But guess what? These are things which are already been existed, and we're using new ways of of approaching them.
That's right. That's exactly right. I was listening to an interview this morning, and it was talking about how, things have changed. And with all the streaming services now,
Right,
all
right,
the top shows are out on Netflix or Hulu or Amazon Prime or whatever. So what
right,
does that leave for the traditional 3, 4 major networks? They've got to
right.
think differently too, and come
Absolutely,
on with it as well. And so the
absolutely.
same thing is true with your life. A lot of people are saying, I don't want to get involved in something like this because I don't want my information tracked. I don't want this artificial intelligence telling me what I need to do. Guess what? I don't know how you turn that off. I don't know how you turn it
I
off.
mean, everybody that says that, I mean, for people who say that,
Mhm.
I don't want my information to be tracked, I don't want to be tracked. Guess what? You already tracked.
You are. I mean, if
That's
you've got one of these babies, you're being tracked.
absolutely.
If you've got a landline and not a cell phone,
You've
you're,
been tracked. If you use internet service, guess what?
that's
You've been
right.
tracked.
That's
I
right.
mean, our whole goal is not to track people.
No,
Our whole goal is not to track people. Our whole goal is to give customers an amazing experience.
that's right.
An
Exactly.
amazing experience. The same way customers go on Amazon to buy whatever they want to buy. The same way they go on, whatever service that they use,
Right.
you're being tracked. That's why you get mails from companies that you didn't even think about. That's why
Exactly.
you get advertisement from random companies because they got your information from somewhere. You gave your information maybe to the Social Security office, and guess what? Before you know it, the post office is sending you a mail. You didn't give your
When you get close to the age of 50, you start getting all this stuff from AARP. They know who you are. And
they
when
know.
you start getting all this stuff about Medicare, they know who you are. When your birthday rolls around, you're going to get things. This way,
Right,
birthday, because
right.
who you are. So if I
Exactly.
look at that and say, okay, how can I use this to my advantage and make my life a better, easier life? And that's what this is all about.
I mean, man, I'm thinking about somebody who can actually use this to their advantage, right? What are we doing? Like, what is this? We have the boomerang. You got the boomerang T-shirt
Right.
on. What is a boomerang, and how can somebody watching at us right now who is just probably relaxing on a Sunday afternoon on their couch, or
Right.
relaxing somewhere on the bed, or maybe at the beach over there, and how can this person actually think about
Mhm.
us and say, "Wow, I love these guys. I love what they do.
Mhm.
What can somebody actually do to become part of what we do, man?"
Man, it's so easy. Just put in the comment section, tell me more. That's all you got to do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We'll get with you. We'll send you a presentation to look at, or we'll have a conversation with you. If
Right.
you want to just see the iBoomerang first and see what we're talking about with the savings of travel, of wine, of golfing, and soon Boom Mobile cellular service in the Vibrite
That's right.
share, just put
Right.
me, and we'll send you one. I sent out a bunch this morning to people
Absolutely.
that are
Look
just
at that.
looking for something to start to see this. I mean, Holton Bugs talks about the 3 C's. The
Right.
curiosity, the confirmation, and the confidence. If you're
Right.
watching this, you've already acquired that first C. You're curious.
Right. Right. Absolutely.
Just say, "Tell me more," or give me a boomerang. That's your
Right.
confirmation that this
Absolutely.
is real and what we've got going. And then the confidence comes in when you actually go out there and start to look at and use it. I mean, I was looking just yesterday at a hotel for New York when you got Saturday, and a 5-star hotel I'm getting at less than a 3-star price, $600 off.
Wow.
3 nights, $600 right in the middle of Times Square.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's huge, man.
Yeah.
That's huge. Wow. Wow. I mean, just like Bart said, guys, anybody, if you're watching this, if you're listening to us, maybe somebody sent it to you, get back to the person who sent the video to you. You know, they got more information they want to share with you. And, you know, if you're watching us on any social media platform, on YouTube, on Instagram, on, you know, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, you know, put in the comments, tell me more. We'll provide you more information to help you out there. You don't have any risk. There is no risk to anything.
Right.
For customers, it's a free access. It's always going to be free to you customers. For somebody who say, you know what, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of doing something. You know, I'm sick and tired of doing the same thing. I really want to achieve my goals. We have this last 19 days of the year.
Right.
It's time for you to take action.
Right.
It's time for you to grab an opportunity and leave, because this is an opportunity that you don't. I mean, you know, you will not want to unsee this opportunity once you see it. You know, I just want to keep. I just like the way we keep giving people an opportunity to be part of our show, man. I just love it.
Peggy just said something that I think sums up our whole conversation. She says, to get uncommon results, you have to find an uncommon opportunity and act on it.
Oh my goodness, Peggy, I love you. I know.
That is so true. You know, that is so true.
Wow. I mean, you think about the uncommonness in that, right? Because the uncommon is something which it's not your regular, it's not your standard. This is something which you're going beyond yourself.
Exactly.
You know, you're exploring new possibilities in your capability, like how you can achieve something more. And I love the fact that we are always. I mean, when I jumped on this opportunity, I didn't have what I have right now.
Me either.
I've been able to develop over time, and that's the more opportunity. You don't have to be perfect. There is no perfect person.
Right. That's right.
You know,
that's
I love you, Peggy. Thank you so much for doing
that was awesome. Rudy, been a pleasure. We'll do it again tomorrow. You have an amazing Sunday afternoon.
You too, my brother.
I can't wait till we meet again tomorrow. Talk about whatever it may be we talk about. But in the meantime, between now and tomorrow, folks, use those
absolutely
440 opportunities you have out there.
Absolutely. You take care, man. Boom.
Boom, Rudy. Take care, man.